Good evening and welcome to the Bellefleur Tire Shop Grand Falls Greenfoot Rapids post-game show. Obviously a tough loss for the Grand Falls Rapids. Kept with it till the very end, but an overtime loss to the Campbellton Tigers, 6-5. And if you were watching the broadcast at all, you'll know that my voice is pretty much shot for the night. So it won't be a very long one, but it'll be an effective one nonetheless. We're going to have Tristan Richard joining us as well, not just to talk about this game, but to talk about the Rapids season so far, as well as what he's been enjoying about being a Grand Falls Rapid, and so much more here coming up. So with that said, we'll get into a little bit of the game recap. So for the first half of the game, it was the Rapids that were, they were a little bit not quite down and out, but they were struggling a little bit when that first goal was scored. So it started off with Victor Lanawi getting the first goal of the game, Caleb McDonald getting the assist. That was 1 minute and 15 seconds into the game. Then a penalty would come up against Jack Brown, and Logan Mullally would convert on the power play. That is the captain. Then that would be it for the first period. So the first period, 2-0 for Grand Falls. Second period, of course, Oliver Plant would come out and get one back for the Rapids, but then almost immediately, Luke Orr would strike back and put the Tigers up 3-1. So from that point, it just got from good to bad to worse. So it ended up Alex Lavoie and Elliot Arsenault ended up getting 2 goals for the Tigers. One of them was shorthanded, so then it was 5-1 for Campbellton. From there, Jonah Leard would get his 12th of the season, and then Tristan Richard would score his 3rd of the year to get them within 2. So with that said, that was it for the second period. Then it was very tense for a little while. In the third, that's when things started to pick up a little bit. Jack Brown fires the point shot from the blue line and puts it in the back of the net, 5-4. And later on, with 20 seconds left to go in regulation, it was Zachary Michaud with his 13th goal of the season to tie the game and send it to overtime. Then overtime, it would not take too long. With about a minute in, Caleb McDonald takes advantage of a turnover and buries it. That is where we stand at the end of the game. So overall, was a pretty solid game. Entertaining, like I said, it would be from the start. There was no shortage of entertaining factors. I'll say that. Because you look at the quality, you look at the quality of the game, right? It was 5-1. The Rapids came all the way back, forced it 5-5, put it into overtime. Unfortunately, couldn't get the win, but nonetheless, they still got a point out of it, which means that the West Kent Steamers now sit 2 points behind Grand Falls, and the chase doesn't really move a whole lot for the first place spot in the division. Obviously, the Chaleur Lightning getting the West Kent Steamers getting the overtime win against the Chaleur Lightning, which before the Rapids went to overtime, ended up being 2 points, or they were basically just a point behind Grand Falls, but now they sit 2 points behind Grand Falls. For the Rapids, because they got a point out of it, it would have, before overtime, sent Chaleur 4 points ahead. Now it's back down to 3 points ahead. So again, the standings don't really move. And like I was saying on the broadcast, it doesn't make them any better or worse, but they at least got a point out of it. And like I mentioned, every point matters. They got a point. Would have been, and I think at some point should have been the extra point, but nonetheless, they still were able to escape with the point, just not in the way they would have liked. So, takeaways from this game. It was tough, but it was well fought, and it was a game that was entertaining through and through. Whether you were a fan of the Tigers, whether you're a fan of the Rapids, it was a game that you did not want to miss. And I know for a fact my voice is going to be suffering tomorrow. Because of all the great calls that I was able to make. And man, it was just so fun that you live for games like this to call. Obviously, not quite the result that you would have wanted, but nonetheless, still made for a great game. And well, the Rapids still have quite a few games left. They've got a 3-game road trip coming up starting next weekend. It's going to be against the Evanston Blizzard on Saturday. Sunday, they're in Miramichi. And then next Friday, they are in Campbellton before coming back home on the 20th to face off against the Chaleur Lightning in what is going to be a very heavy, hard-hitting, high-pressure matchup. So that's it for the game recap. Tristan's going to join us here in just a moment here, and we're going to be talking about all of the important stuff, including the Rapids season and what it's meant to him playing for this group. So Tristan, just step right over here there. I got your headset all ready for you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, you come closer. Oh,
There we go. Yeah, if you want to step over just a little bit this way. There you
right.
can.
Sounds good.
Right on. So joined by Tristan Richard here. Tristan, obviously a tough game for you guys, but you
Yeah.
kept with it till the very, very end. How are you feeling after that game?
Losing is always not fun. You always want to win. We didn't start the way we wanted to or planned to, I should say. But we found a way to bounce back in second and third. We just kept competing, and we got close till the end. But we just gotta get better on the starts, and then we'll go from there.
And I think one theme with this team so far this year has been resilience. You guys find yourself down 5-1 in the second period. Then it was a couple of goals you scored, one to get you guys back within 2, and then of course Zach's late goal to tie the game up and send it to overtime. What does that say about the character of this group?
Losing 5-1 is pretty big to catch up to. But the boys just were staying positive on the bench. Everybody was cheering each other on, just always looking out for each other, and that really helped us bounce back from the tough start we had. But yeah, our group's pretty tight. We always compete, try our best, and nobody gave up on nobody, and that's why we give ourselves a chance to win that game.
And I think that's one of the reasons why the people are always behind you, right?
Yeah.
We always talk about the fans and how supportive they are. They were making some noise tonight, cheering you guys on. How important is it to have that fan base behind you?
Having a fan base is everything, because every day when we come here, we play for those guys. We play for ourselves as well. But hearing the people cheer for us when we're down 5-1, we score a couple goals, we see the crowd getting loud, it's for sure a bit of motivation for us. It just helps us keep going. And have more people this year, the better it is, the louder it gets, the more we get going.
There you go. So make some noise, people.
Yeah.
They want to hear it. So from the start of the season, what has it meant to you to put on that green and white jersey every game?
Playing junior hockey has always been a dream of mine. Grand Falls is such a great community. Since I got here, everyone's been so welcoming. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about the city or the people. Everyone's so nice, and I've been treating nothing but well since I've got here. So wearing that jersey every game is for sure something I'm proud of.
And we're glad to have you as a part of this team, Tristan.
Thank you.
It's awesome to see you guys go out there and do your best every day.
It means a lot.
So you guys have a 3-game road trip coming up. It's going to be Edmonton, Campbellton, and I'm blanking out. You got a 3-game road trip.
Yeah, we got a 3-game. Yeah.
Obviously, a big game coming up against Edmonton first.
Yep.
What do you do to prepare for a big rivalry game like that, especially with how close the...
Just gotta make sure that we're having good practice in us. Everybody needs to get some good sleep. Edmonton's really good. Last night they lost, which is for sure going to be something they're not going to want to repeat against us. So we're just going to have to make sure we get there ready. We gotta start with a good focus and just gotta go from there, see how it goes. And obviously, 3-game road trip is tiring, but we know we can do it. We've done a couple road trips in Nova Scotia. They're tiring, but if we stick together, stick to system, we know it can go well.
As they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Tristan, thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you.
And good luck coming up in the next 3 games.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.